When she said the words, my heart stopped. I just need some space to figure out how I feel about everything. About us. About me. About him. Her voice trembled, but the name, him, burned through me like acid. She couldn't even say his name out loud. But I didn't need her to. I already knew who she meant. Daniel. Her ex. The one who'd broken her heart years ago. The one she swore she never wanted to see again. We were sitting on the couch in our apartment, the one we had picked out together. There were unpacked boxes in the corner still labeled Our Future, from the day we moved in. The engagement ring I had placed on her finger just 3 months ago sparkled under the lamplight, catching her tears as they fell. I couldn't move. Couldn't speak. The air felt heavy, filled with the scent of the lavender candle she always lit when she was anxious. Space. I finally whispered. You're saying you need a break from me to think about him. She looked away. It's not like that, Nathan. I just need clarity. He reached out recently and I realized there are feelings I never fully processed. It wouldn't be fair to marry you while I still have doubts. Her words were sharp but soft, coated in guilt. She was trying to sound reasonable, but all I heard was betrayal. You're engaged to me, Lily, I said, my voice cracking. You don't take a break to explore your past. You talk to me. You choose me. She started crying harder. I don't want to hurt you. I just need to know for sure that I'm marrying the right person. And that was it. The sentence that killed everything we had built. The next few days were torture. She moved back to her sister's place, saying it was temporary. I spent my nights pacing the apartment, staring at the empty space where her shoes used to be. Every corner of the place felt wrong without her laughter echoing through it. At first, I tried to convince myself it was fine. Maybe she did just need time. Maybe she'd come back realizing what we had was real. But deep down, I knew that space was code for someone else. I told myself not to check her social media. But temptation has a cruel way of whispering when you're weak. 2 weeks later, I saw it. A tagged photo from a mutual friend's story. Lily sitting at an outdoor cafe, laughing. And across from her, Daniel. His hand was on hers. Casual, familiar. Like they'd done it 1,000 times before. My chest tightened. My pulse roared in my ears. She had said she needed time to find clarity. But I could see the clarity right there in her smile, the kind of smile she hadn't given me in months. I stared at the screen until my vision blurred, until anger and heartbreak mixed into something unrecognizable. That night, I drove to her sister's house. My hands were shaking as I parked outside. I told myself I wouldn't yell, wouldn't cry, wouldn't beg. I just wanted the truth. She answered the door in a soft grey sweater, hair still damp from a shower. Her eyes widened when she saw me. Nathan, what are you doing here? I came to ask if it's over, I said. Not in words. In honesty. Her lips parted, but no sound came out. That silence told me everything I needed to know. Was it worth it? I asked quietly, seeing him again. She swallowed hard. It wasn't supposed to happen like this. I saw him, and it felt like everything I'd buried came rushing back. I didn't plan it, Nathan. I swear. My hands clenched at my sides. So what do you call this? Soul-searching or emotional cheating? Tears filled her eyes again. I didn't sleep with him. Not yet. I just needed to see if there was still something there. Not yet. The words echoed in my head like a death toll. Then you've already made your choice, I said. She tried to grab my hand. Please, don't walk away. I'm just confused. I looked at her one last time. The woman I had imagined marrying, the woman whose laughter once made my worst days feel light. Confusion doesn't destroy love, I said softly. Choices do. Then I turned and left. Weeks passed. The engagement ring sat on my nightstand, its sparkle now just a painful reminder. I buried myself in work, trying to fill the silence she left behind. But heartbreak has a way of seeping into everything. Every time my phone buzzed, I half expected her name to appear. One night, it did. Her text read, "Can we talk?" Against my better judgment, I agreed to meet. She suggested the same cafe from the photo. When I arrived, she was already there, looking nervous, stirring her coffee as if it could rewrite time. "Nathan," she began, "I made a mistake. I thought I needed closure with Daniel, but seeing him just reminded me why it didn't work. He's still the same, selfish, manipulative, and emotionally unavailable. I should have never risked what we had." I studied her face. She was sincere, desperate even. But something inside me had already shifted. "So what now?" I asked. She reached across the table. "I want to fix things. I want us." I leaned back, letting her words hang in the air. For a brief moment, I wanted to say yes. To believe that love could survive betrayal. But then I remembered the photo, the late-night messages she must have sent him, the quiet betrayal she justified as finding clarity. "Lily," I said slowly, "you didn't just break my heart. You made me doubt myself. You made me question whether love means anything at all. I can't go back to that." Tears welled in her eyes. "Please, don't do this." I stood up, leaving a folded napkin beside her cup. On it, I had written a single line. "You can't explore love while holding someone else hostage in it." I walked out, not looking back. 3 months later, I saw her again at a friend's wedding. She was standing with Daniel. Their smiles looked forced, strained. For a second, our eyes met, and she looked away first. That moment didn't hurt like I thought it would. It just felt peaceful. Because sometimes closure doesn't come from answers or apologies. It comes from finally understanding that the person you loved is no longer capable of the love you deserve. As I watched the couple on the dance floor, I realized something. Love built on hesitation is no love at all. And the hardest truth of all? When she asked for space, what she really wanted was freedom. And by letting her go, I finally gave it to both of us.